What's up, guys? This is Crystal and KT for America's Best Dance Crew Week 4. Is that right?
Yep, Bollywood Challenge.
Bollywood Challenge, which is fun because Bollywood was introduced to So You Think You Can Dance last year, and they've had a few dances there, so it's awesome to see America's Best Dance Crew do it.
It was really cool because I didn't actually know Bollywood had different styles within it, so we learned a little bit about Bollywood.
Yeah. So the first crew was one of our favorites, Massive Monkeys. They did Bhangra, and they did a really good job of it. I think it was their best performance so far. And for the first time, I think they did a really good job of incorporating the challenge.
Yeah, which has been a struggle for them before, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. They had some crazy thing at the end where, like, he did a wrap around the guy and then flipped up onto his shoulder. I don't know. It was crazy. They did an awesome job.
It was great. And, they're one of our favorite crews in the first week, but they really faltered since then. And so this was definitely the best routine since. So it's good to see.
Awesome. So next was Vogue Evolution. I don't know what style. It's complicated. I don't know how to pronounce their style. But, yeah, there was interesting drama before that about the woman character wanting to go home.
Being kind of a diva.
Yeah, which is kind of ridiculous because they have such a good opportunity to show what they do.
And their culture.
An incredible opportunity to be on this show, so I don't know why you would want to leave because it's one of the best, it's one of the most popular shows on TV. You're becoming famous and you want to go home. It makes no sense to me.
But even though with all that drama behind the scenes, they did, I think, pull off a pretty good routine. They were pretty in sync and very clean. And I really liked the flip move where she stepped on the one guy in her high heels, stepped on the guy and flipped over to the front and then like fell to the floor in like the regular Vogue type of move. I thought that was really neat.
Yeah, and next was Rhythm City, another one of my favorite groups. I think that they cemented their spot as the top crew this week, especially after last week was such an incredible performance. They did another incredible performance this week. A very Quest-like move when they had a guy in the middle and they had one guy go over and one guy go under.
That was sweet.
That was really cool. They even did some crumping at some point, which was awesome. Awesome job by them.
I love how they took off their shoes when they were transitioning into the Bollywood routine part of their routine. I thought it was a really nice indicator of when they were switching styles, kind of.
An homage, if you will. So that was cool. Afro Burqa is still here. And even though this performance this week was really good, they just need to go home. I don't know what it is.
Of all the crews, I think now that Beat Your Feet Kings are gone, like Afro Burqa needs to be next. But I did like the routine. I liked the ending where she was lifted and twirled around like with one arm. That was pretty sick. But yeah, I think it's their time next week. Yeah,
for sure. The bottom two is We Are Heroes and Beat Your Feet Kings. I'm a little surprised We Were Heroes is in there, not because I think they're one of the best crews. I just think they have a really good fan following.
Especially being the all-girl group.
So they started off with news that one of their members had a torn ligament in her back.
Yeah, that they got last week.
I don't know how she can dance. If I pull a muscle in my back, I'm crippled. So
I
don't know. Props to her if that's as serious as it sounds. I mean, she's really going through on that. They had a really cool, funny thing where they did a slot machine type thing.
Yeah, and then the cash exploded out. I like how they were sexy and took out their bras and threw it.
So that was really good. I like their performance a lot. Yeah. Beat Your Feet Kings was next. The Washington D.C. crew. They also had a pretty good performance, I thought. Yeah, what do you think about them?
I thought they were pretty good. I really liked their routine last week, and I think that was their best routine on the show. But I loved the download this on their T-shirts in response to Shane's YouTube comments.
Getting back to Shane on that one.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid performance. I really didn't know who was going to go home at the end of the performances, but based off the judges' comments, I'm not surprised that We Are Heroes was saved. Although I kind of wish they had gone home just because that girl's back sounds like it's so painful. I don't know how she can continue dancing with it.
Yeah. So next week will be interesting. We're down to 5 crews. I really feel at this point that it's going to be Massive Monkeys and Rhythm City. I don't see any of the other crews getting over them. We Are Heroes. I think the girl's back is just going to get worse and worse, and I feel bad for her. I think that they're just going to falter and lose. Afro Burqa is going to go home for sure.
He needs to go home.
And Vogue Evolution, they're interesting and they're different, but I don't think they're going to do anything that's going to get them a huge fan vote and wow them like Massive Monkeys and Vogue Evolution.
I think they already have the huge fan vote just by being of their subculture and being the face of transgender and gay culture. So I think for sure my vote on the final 3 is Vogue Evolution, Rhythm City, and Massive Monkeys.
I agree. So next week is the dance craze. We're gonna have the stanky leg. I'm sorry, I actually hate that song.
It's really interesting to see
what they pick and then where they go from there. That's next week's show. This Wednesday, So You Think You Can Dance starts once again. There's a top 15 compilation. We just posted a top 10 list of our favorite dances.
You can check it out on
her blog. So check that out, and we'll see how many of our dances they pick. So we'll probably post a recap Wednesday of our reaction for that. So make sure you catch that, and we will see you next week for America's Best Dance Crew Week 5.
Bye, guys.